Is this the end of the world?
No, it's not the end of the world. I was just kidding. Let me show you why. So this is Matthew 24 that gives the account of the end of the world. You know, it says the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light and the stars will fall from heaven and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. So we get a couple things happening. It's the end of the world, you know, all that crazy stuff. And then we have Jesus's second coming right there as well. So the same account can be found in Revelation 6. It says the sun turned black like sackcloth. The whole moon turned blood red. Whoa, look at that eclipse. Wow. And it says the stars in the sky fell to the earth. Same account we see. What's interesting is when you go down to Revelation 6:16, it says what the people that are going to experience this judgment will be doing. They called to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne. Keep that in mind. We'll come back to it later. So in Revelation, John is given a vision, and he is told this is what must shortly come to pass. And when Jesus is talking with his disciples in Matthew 24, that's his audience, his disciples. He's saying, truly I say to you guys, when you see all these things that we just talked about, and he says this generation won't pass away until all those things take place. So where Revelation gets what they say is from Hosea 10. It says, they will say to the mountains, cover us, to the hills, fall on us. Context is destruction of Jerusalem, aka judgment on Jerusalem, for following other gods and just rejecting God is what the judgment's for. And Isaiah 2:19, it says the exact same thing as the other ones. This is in context of the day of the Lord, second coming, latter days, end times, end of the world, whatever it is. This is what the context is. They're saying the same thing. And here's where it gets interesting. Jesus, on his way to Golgotha to be crucified, a large number of people followed him, including women who mourned and wailed for him. Jesus turned to them and said to them, daughters of Jerusalem, don't weep for me, weep for yourselves and for your children. For the time will come when you will say, yada, yada, yada. Then they will say to the mountain, fall on us, and to the hills, cover us. Same exact thing as Revelation said, Hosea, Isaiah. It's what Matthew 24 is talking about. This is all about them. It's all about them. That's what they're talking about. Is the eclipse a sign of the end times? No. Is the end times in our future? No. It was all about the end of the old covenant age. That's what was going to be destroyed so the new covenant age could come into play. You don't need to be afraid now. Your goal is to share the gospel with people now and build up a family for generations to come that loves the Lord. We don't need to live in fear. We have the kingdom that will never be destroyed, that crushed all the other kingdoms. Follow for more so we can all think about the Bible in a Hebraic mind rather than a 21st century